about at U.S. Patent and Trademark? I would imagine that you're actually evaluating patents for AI, and of course you're using AI perhaps in lots of different ways in the use cases. Give us a state of the state as to where you all are with that machine learning in regards to the journey.
Thank you, Luke, and great to be here. I think you're exactly on point that, as we style ourselves the America's Innovation Agency, we're looking at both fostering innovation in the broader domestic global economy through the provision of strong IP rights, as well as ultimately bringing those innovations back home to help the USPTO better serve our stakeholders day in and day out. I want to echo something that Gardy alluded to in his description of DOE's activities, which is a dual focus on viability and customer needs. So in the AI space, we hear, all these flashy buzzwords, all these developments in the news, and that's great. We love to see new things as technologists. We love to see the field advance forward. Mm-hmm. But something that is flashy in and of itself is not valued at the PTO unless it is viable and it addresses an acute customer need, right? So these two questions are basically can we do it? And if we can, so what, right? So both these answers have to be compelling for us to take on an AI project from start to finish, from prototyping experimentation to ultimate delivery to the customer. Now, the interesting thing with AI and ML is that answering the first question, can we do it, is extremely non-trivial. It's a problem that I like to call the proof of existence. Developing a proof of existence for any AI ML solution isn't just, drawing a couple of architecture diagrams on a whiteboard. It's a lot of painstaking research, experimentation, training 10 models, see 9 of them fail, so on and so forth. Very high variance, very random. So before we even invest anything in answering that question number one, we need to answer the customer needs question, right? Before we invest millions of dollars in trying to figure out whether something works, we need to have a answer that is a resounding yes as to which customers will use it and how important, how valuable will it be for those customers' use case. At the USPTO, although we have a very ambitious AI agenda, we have started with use cases in which we think the answer to at least question 2 is a resounding yes. The so what, who cares? And then now we get to invest, quite considerable sums and effort in that, in addressing that question 1, can we do it? These 2 areas are specifically retrieval and classification. So taking documents, taking content, figuring out what exactly is this document? Is it a patent about rocking chairs? Is it a patent about AI? Is it a patent about new pharmaceutical therapeutics? So on and so forth. That is crucial toward getting our patents to the experts that they need to go to in order to ensure maximally effective adjudication. We don't want electrical engineering experts adjudicating rocking chair patents or AI or mechanical experts adjudicating the latest and greatest in AI. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2 is retrieval. Once a patent is at someone's desk, how can we give the examiner as much information as we humanly can to help them make an informed decision? That involves finding the space of everything else that might be relevant. Of course, that space is way too big. So then we need to rank and filter to make sure the examiner is able to see the most important related documents to whatever patents they're looking at. And I think, although we'll see many more use cases, we'll probably see, some sort of impacts from generative AI. I imagine most agencies that are using AI, including the USPTO, I think starting not necessarily small because these are ambitious projects, but starting where you have a resounding answer to the viability and customer need question is the way to approach AI if you're looking to deliver real value in the government.